Courtesy of Screen Rant, shout out to them. I don't know about you guys, but I've seen Infinity War at least about 8 or 10 times, and I've always wondered, why exactly did the MCU Iron Spider armor? Why didn't it look like the comic source material? Well, here's some answers for that. Now though Peter Parker dons the the Iron Spider armor in Avengers Infinity War, which is a sick ass design if you ask me. The design is significantly different than the suit featured in the comics. Why is that? Because everything from the mask to the logo was changed, and the creative team behind Marvel Studios evidently had their reasons. Now, alongside other notable design updates in Avengers Infinity War, including Iron Man's Mark 50 suit, and Captain America's new Nomad inspired look, Iron Spider's armor stood out considerably, marrying design elements from Spider-Man and Iron Man. Interestingly, the texture is exactly the same as Iron Man's bleeding edge armor, suggesting that the suit is composed of the same kind of nanotechnology. It didn't just serve its functional purpose, but it was regarded highly by fans. However, as well received as it may have been, it still differed greatly from the comic book source material. Now, Marvel's Avengers Infinity War, the art of the movie, is filled with numerous explanations regarding various decisions made during the production of Avengers Infinity War. In regard to Iron Spider's look, it includes some interesting comments from Marvel Studios head of visual development, Ryan Reinderding. Reinerding. Wait, yeah. Meinerding, who explains why the studio deviated so significantly from the comic book design. Ultimately, he wanted to honor both the source material and the MCU version of Spider-Man simultaneously, and I respect that. That's actually pretty damn dope. I love that. People who make a balanced effort. And this is what he said, and I quote, "Now, using the Iron Spider as a reference from the comics, I was just trying to work in themes that I knew the Russo brothers would respond to. I knew they had always wanted a red and black Spider-Man suit in Civil War, so I was trying to find a way to turn the Iron Spider from the comics into that. The Iron Spider in the comics has gold, bulbous eyes, and I felt like I really wanted to hold on to the Romita eyes that we established in the previous suit design. So taking that red and black theme, incorporating some gold, and then trying to keep the same head design, specifically the eyes, was kind of why we landed where we did." End quote. And they did a perfect job, might I add. Now, in part, Mindering, Minerding, Minerding's choices seem to have been simply because Spider-Man is so new to the MCU and by extension that some visual elements, most notably its distinctive flexing or media eyes, are still fresh and original to audiences, keeping them allowed to transition from Spider-Man's original suit into the Iron Spider armor is like feeling less jarring and more like a natural evolution. Now, the gold accents on the suit were added as a homage to the comics. Most dope. Now, then here's another thing, and this is one thing I loved about the Iron Spider suit too. It seems there was also a significant debate about how many stingers Spider-Man should have. Now, in the comics, and I remember reading this as a kid too, the Iron Spider had 3 extendable units, which Peter refers to as Waldos, which I think is dope too. This was rather odd choice, given that it essentially means Peter had 7 limbs, not 8, as it is typical for spiders. It wasn't until the Dan Slott run that this was changed, and Meinerving appears to have toyed with both designs. Ultimately, he settled on 4 limbs in the final design, which actually just made it so much more sense and more badass, if you ask me. And this turned out to be arguably the most aesthetically pleasing. Damn right it was. So I look forward to this, man. Like, I look forward to seeing part 2, man. This has been your boy Sherry Speaks. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys have any requests as to what videos you guys want to do next, please let me know in the comment section below as always. Make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I'm out.